Hello everyone, I'm Paul with Many Voices and welcome back to more Banished Voicetopia, where in the last episode I started developing the area down here. However, look at my herbalists. I was having an odd number of herbalists, so I went around off screen to find which herbalist was the one that had only one herbalist working there. Turns out it was one of the herbalists, I think it was even this one, that I have inside of the town. So this told me that what I need to do is retroactively get a herbalist around every bit. Because I do remember all of a sudden that if people become ill, they first visit the herbalist, then they go to the hospital. So it is useful to have a herbalist somewhere in your town. So now I'm gonna have to find a place to put it. This doesn't fit anywhere, of course. So what I will do most likely is ignore that traitor. Traitor Yuri! Duh. Can't place one down here. But this is so far out of the way of anyone. But that does make me want to put a road over there. Now, let's see this trader. Shippy! Plenty of. But I don't think I need anything. So we've got 2 more houses done, probably. Right there. So there's a herbalist nearby here. You know what? I'm not gonna do any more herbalists. We're just gonna leave it as is. Also, somewhere, I believe, here, this farm was completed. I removed some houses here originally and put another farm for wheat, more ale production. A year out of stuff, leather and wool. I still have plenty of herbs though. The amount of students has dropped down significantly. Okay. So we were working on stuff down here. Aye. 2 mines as well. Gonna be coal and iron. For sure. Just for shits and giggles, could I place a mine down here? Obviously not. Just 1 tile short. I could place another mine in here. Actually, a little more. Over here. I could place another mine. But I don't want to. Sheepy. Now, part of me, I've actually received a comment asking me, well, it wasn't on YouTube, but on Discord, asking me, where the hell does the sheepy come from? It's from the Overlord series. And a part of me, despite the fact that I've played the game in the past for myself, a part of me kinda wants to do a playthrough of that for YouTube. It's a very old game, especially Overlord 1 and its expansion Racing Hell. Kinda want to do it though. I have to come up with a proper voice. Well, not easy being a voice actor and YouTuber combined. Little storage stockpile there. And I definitely bet that the moment that I mention this, the person wanting to know where the sheepy came from wants me to play that game for a YouTube series. So I might have just locked myself into it. I might have doomed us all. 1, 2, 2, 4. 4 there. And 4 there is 12. So that leaves probably a storage barn somewhere. Or 2 other houses. I'm gonna switch you off to just leather. Well, actually, you've got wool over there, so you keep making one clothes. 1200 coal. Let's see what I can do to get that. Let's see. Well, definitely we're gonna do 2000 venison. And 800 beef. So there's gonna be lots of coal in here. There you go. Down here. Look at this beautiful orchard. Well, there are more than one orchard, of course. There can be a house over here. So I'll place one house there too. The mine is almost done. This mine has all the supplies already delivered. Don't need anything from you. Soon the quarry will be empty. I'll have to start working on the quarries that I placed over here. I still have a mine over here. That's done. Ah, so this was the mine that was completed the other day. So tear that one down. I just love the ambient sounds. You know, you hear the sheep, you hear the cows moo, you hear the chickens make chicken sounds, you hear the taps of the pickaxes in the mines and the quarries, the trees falling over from the forest is cutting down the trees. And on top of that, there's this beautiful, soothing music. And then, my lovely accent for you at home. Alright, so we have one mine completed. So this one is going to be... Oh, no. Cool. Rosa Villano. Sorry, I just had to read that properly. It's like, what? Actually, there's a hospital and a herbalist nearby here, so that's perfectly fine. Now you are full of what exactly? Chicken. We've got some wool. Now let's see. There are lots of brewers here. Aye. See if I can spice this up with a few tailors. Actually, I could put a tailor over here. And if I move it up by one, I could place a second one. So. And it's still reachable. So that's a good thing. That goes around. Perhaps another one. But that would cut into the forestry too much. Oh, there's a huge area down here that still needs to be developed. Or at least built. That has a tailor. By the mine. I cannot put a mine in here. So the lack of clothing is definitely something I wish to address. So I'll put a tailor here as well. Well, this forestry is not going to be that effective. So we'll do a triplet of tailors here. There's a triplet of tailors there. Got a triplet of tailors here. There is no space. So I'll throw in a tailor down here. Alright, let's continue. In the meantime, coffee. It's currently Saturday, April 2nd. Recording this at 1:45 at the moment PM. Decided to take yesterday off. A part of me really wanted to record, but a part of me was like, you really should take a break. So I did. So I went to bed around, shall we say, 10 PM. I was just exhausted. I'll place a tailor over here as well. And they're all going to be making leather clothing. As you can see, we are definitely running out of clothes. So perhaps what I should do is buy some clothing. You've got coal, but we've got 1500. That's enough for now. The downside of clothing though is that I'm using it as trading fodder. So I think what I'll do for now is I'll pause the game and I will remove all the leather clothing from the inventory. All of the hide coats. There's still plenty of tools. So all of the hide coats will go back into the populace. We'll see the amount of clothes rise. And people should be nice and warm again. Now of course warm clothing, warm coats are better for giving higher happiness. And warmth, it's not about happiness, it's about just having clothes, having coats. So that was you. No, not yet. And then perhaps sometime later down the line, I'll be able to put the coats back into the trade. Not that I'm using them that often for trading fodder, at least not the leather coats. But still, I think that's about all of the I think that's enough. Well, that's just fine and dandy, isn't it? This mine is done as well, so you're gonna be the one producing coal. You're going to do iron. That's 4. Blacksmith. I think I'll put a blacksmith over here though. The road already exists, so that's a good thing. Then we should watch for this number now. This number should rise, and that'll tell me that tailors are being built and done. Ah, you see, I've removed the hide coats from the trading docks, and immediately the amount of stored clothing goes up. So that's a good thing. Right, and that pretty much closes off development of this area. Just this house. We're done. Well, minus the blacksmith. So, what do you have for us? Hide coats, warm coats. Well, with the clothing situation now sorted out, we don't need that. Alright, so for now there are 2 major areas that need development. This area down here, just a couple of houses mostly, as everything else has been sorted. And we have a huge area here in the north. The western part. This area, there's still this area that can be developed into something. As for this, there's not much we can do. Could do like a random house here, or 2. 3. That's about it. Can do some housing here. Or we're gonna do instead just a blacksmith. Just trying to make optimal use of the space. So I'll put the blacksmith like that. Steel tools and iron tools. And perhaps... Okay. 32 constructors. So I think that I should, in fact, finish developing this area down here first. So there are still a few mines that I can place and build. And I think I should. I'll do it when the other mine is empty. So I'd say let us build all these houses. That's going to be slightly boring, so I'll just keep the game running. And so far this is definitely my best attempt at the 10-hour achievement. Though I will admit my previous attempt, oh, that was supposed to be this rather than that. The previous attempt that I did was the achievement run, where I got the majority of all of the achievements, and I left the game alone for 20 minutes, and then shite happened. So never leave the game alone. That is the whole purpose of this. So I'm gonna show you all 200 years, minus the little incident I had with the audio glitch. Perhaps. No. More houses down here. We should see another massive boom of babies being born. Not currently paying attention to that. Just a second. Stay on the screen for me. One more second. There, there, and there. Alright, what do you have? Nothing interesting. Definitely not interesting. And also not interesting. So, see, massive explosion of amount of builders that I have, or that I need. 6, 7, 8. So far the blacksmiths and the tailors haven't increased yet. Just yet. 75 years left to finish this. Should be doable. Is there anything else to talk about? Not really. There's more traders coming in. Beans being grown here. a really good coffee. Cover. Alright, let's see. I saw a couple of other merchants arriving too, so you've got seeds. 2, 3, so that requires 2 tailors. And they're all just gonna make leather coats. Hide coats. So with this, we should really see the amount of stored clothing go up significantly. As a matter of fact, I thought I planted a triplet of... somewhere around here, I believe. Going into the forestry. Here. So here, I'm gonna do worm coats. I'll keep you open. You're gonna do wool coats. And then you're gonna do leather coats. I know I keep calling them leather coats while the game calls them hide coats. They're the same. Also, the amount of ale is not really up there. I want more ale. I want my citizens to become alcoholics. So I think that in the next expansion, I'm gonna do a couple of wheat ale production. Lots of it. So that was gonna be one of those. Another merchant has arrived. What are you? Wool, stone, leather, and iron. No, thank you. Seeds, also no, thank you. You're gonna do wool quilts. There. That takes care of that. I believe down here was the expansion. Down here. Eggs, herbs, hide coats, plum. Plenty of wheat. So that means that I could turn this into a wheat ale. Instead of berries. And then over here, I do not have a brewer. Then again, the brewer takes up a lot of space. Ah, it's just one tile. Probably. Alright, so this one is gone, that one is gone, this one. Seeds. There will come a time, potentially, that I just have to leave the game running. Because there's nothing else that I can do. Now, this area pisses me off because I cannot do anything with this. I definitely want a quarry in here. Maybe I can do this entire area as quarry and mines. So we'll throw the quarry all the way over here. Over here a second. And a third one over here. Okay, that could work. And then see about mining the area out. Of course not. One. Okay, not there. Two more mines. And just another mine over there. So we still got plenty of stone and iron and coal to be produced. Even all the way if I didn't put in this field, I could have placed a mine over here. We're gonna look into this a little later. Right now, I'm more curious about this area. Now let's see, a tunnel. From here to here. From here. No, that cannot be done. However, nope. Maybe. Ah, now that's a massive tunnel. I'm still gonna do it though. Still gonna place it down there. Except we cannot reach it. So never mind, never mind. However, what do we have possible here? Ah, just a regular road. Alright, so I think that over here I want to start my fields. Let's see, this is the furthest to the left that I could do. Here. 15. 15. And 15. Let's just see about this. This is the area where I'm going to do a lot of wheat farming for ale. Another house here. Look at this. You know what this is? And there. Lots of development. Wait. Means another tailor. So let's see, where is my town hall? Is that H? No. J? No. I don't know any of the hotkeys other than moving the camera around. Oh. Now why does Z do this? This is a lovely shot though. That's all of the letters. I don't know why it does that. Is that like the... It's not the absolute center of the town. Right, let's smash this. Well, at least we're close to the town hall, so... Graphs... Clothing. Somehow... Wait, what? It was over 1500 at some point? Ah, here you see the spike. This is where I put the leather coats back in. That's a lot of builders that I no longer need. There you go. Now this, that's you. Nothing. I just love the music of this game so much. Sorry I keep gushing about it, but it just is. Look at all this stone. Now, I keep building all my houses from stone and all my roads from stone. I'm not using any more dirt roads or wood in the houses. This isn't done yet? Oh. Alright, I'll keep this one highlighted to make this steel tools. This one gets highlighted and that makes steel tools as well. So. Now I believe the mountain where the 6 mines were is up here somewhere. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is almost empty. So I'll highlight this one as well. Oh, there's a well over there. Perfect place for a stockpile. Lots of food. I don't think we're really dropping that much food anymore. The orchard has developed an infestation. It's been a while. So let's rotate. I think it has to be this one. This is apple. Aye. Bah. 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 Shut up. Right. Prioritize this. You're gonna do steel tools with one more. A pasture has now developed an infestation. Chickens. So we're gonna do this. No wait. How did we deal with this? Just time, that was all. Just a wee bit of time. I think this was one of only two, where one would be enough. Ah. 21. Sheepy. Now, for fuck's sake, where was the orchard? That's the pasture. Here's the orchard. So that was you. Pin you until you're done. So that's one more blacksmith for iron tools. And that is the mine empty. So let us go down to this mine. Don't demolish it, you stupid. Ja, numpty, as Caledonian would say. Now I have to see where the road is. Right here. Alright. Oh, etch. And prioritize working on the mine. Here, please. Do that for us. More seeds. More no thank you. Remember, this orchard has to be apple. I'm saying that to remind myself. Still 200,000 food. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Now, let's see up here. That's the dirt road. We want the stone road. Another infestation. This time to this orchard. However, I want to see something. What if that doesn't work sadly? So I will have to remove this. Just not. This is walnut, so this has to be. Screw you for now. No, I meant orchard. There. And prioritize working on this. Now let's see. That's a lot. Well over 200, I think. 207. How disappointing. But I'm still not taking yen. I'm still not doing ya. Ah, so that's where you go. Now, where was you? So only 4 that I've placed in. So what I'll do for now, set up 2 storage barns. And perhaps what I could do is a well. That is funky. I like that. I like that. It's actually fun. Improving the aesthetics of this place. Just a wee bit. So that's those 4 done. Well, that doesn't mean I'm done. See about that later. For now, let's miss this one. Alright, so you were going to be apple. I believe I placed this here just for the food variety. I'll increase the amount of laborers needed for that. I'm coming back to the whole Overlord playthrough. If I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be after I'm done with Yuri's Revenge, which of course will be done after I'm done with Rive, which will be done after I'm done with this. So the number of miners should just instantly increase the moment the mine is done. And we're gonna leave that as is. That's an iron production. Well, we have dropped back down to less than 200,000 food. I'm still not that worried. Right, you were apple. And you walnut, chestnut, pecan. Aye. Still lots of mining to be done here. Not that much here though. I don't really need to trade, it's just survival right now. Look at this. Wow, I could have up to 6 people work on the construction of a crop field? What? You learn something new every day. That is phenomenal. Look at that. Now, I probably cannot do this, but perhaps through a tunnel. Of course not, because there's a thing in the way there. A quarry. So if anything... I kinda place it all there. That kinda sucks. However... cannot place it all there either. more food. Actually, we are back up to 200,000 plus food, so we are producing enough for now. Actually, I can see that myself by seeing food. Last year, I've produced 40,000 food less than, 42,000 food less than I needed. And I'm producing slightly less than I need on average. So that's a good thing. This was going to be, let's see, once again, your chestnut, your walnut, you are pecan. That takes care of that. And now 7 miners remain. You're bringing in nothing that I'm interested in right now. Same with you probably. Alright. I'm looking forward to this area. I'm producing a lot of cherry and apple. This is purely for ale production already. There's some wheat here. And we're just gonna keep blasting wheat. The 2 wells are done. And I'm gonna wait with this until the entire area is done. I'm gonna start producing the wheat and have the houses around here. It's probably just gonna be expansion of this area. $24, $205. Everything seems to be fine except the miners, of course, but that'll sort itself out. There's 2 more fields that need to be finished, and the storage barns. Now we're gonna expand this in the next episode to see what can be done. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to finishing this series. So the mine is done. However, why is this? Or does it start with 15 by default? I think it does. Aye. Just reduce it down to 7. There we go. Alright, well, pretty much everything is done. And I think with that, all of the previously planned out development is done. Well, minus the quarries and the mines, but all of the houses, all of the amenities. I think so. I think it's all done. I'm a happy little camper here. Voicetopia is quickly becoming a beautiful place. Look at this. Look at this. So lots of mines here and quarries here. Mandatory sadly, but it has to be done. Right, with that, I'm going to be closing it off here today. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. It helps out a great deal. And tell me, should I do the Overlord games? Just Overlord 1, Racing Hell, and Overlord 2. I do have the Fellowship of Evil, but I've heard such bad things about it that I'm very reluctant on trying it, especially blind. Anyway, I'm Paul with Many Voices. I thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.